Welcome from St. Luke's Sports Center in Proctor, Minnesota for the Section AA Championship coming your way here on QCTV. I'm Joe Rubin along with Jim Childs, and teams are being introduced, final introductions being made before the national anthem. But Jim, a quick snapshot of tonight's game in the venue.
Yeah, tonight's game is, it's a big night. It's a chance to go to the XL Energy Center. Both the teams have met 11 times. This is their 12th time. Andover holds a 9-2 record. Last win for the Huskies a couple of weeks ago. Last win for the Lightning was 2015.
And we should be set here momentarily as they are now in the process of the starting lineups for both of these teams. As you get a look, it's a great matchup though, as we'll get a look at throughout the game, but it's going to be a matter of, hey, the Lightning really need to find a way to get out front and get out early and try to change that process and change the flow of the game in which Andover typically dictates.
Yeah, and the last time it was late into the second period before they had a chance to get shots off, some quality shots off, and Reed scoring for the Lightning. But really, Andover needs to get off to the regular start that they do and follow the process that Melissa Volk has put into play for a long time. You can see the starters for the Huskies: Lisa Gettle, Berger, Madison Brown up front. That's a combination that means goals. On the defense, can't get any better than Caitlin Mumm and Avery Kasich. And in goal, really statistically, probably one of the best goalies ever in state in Courtney Stegman.
That it is. In fact, that first line for the Huskies are at 60-plus goals on the season. Meanwhile, we'll take a look here at the starting lineup for Grand Rapids Lightning. And in goal will be Riley Toivonen. She was not in goal last time, so she gets a chance to show her stuff and showcase it tonight. Cal Reed is also at the center of that line. Big speed from her. Mercury Bischoff, well, she's Mercury Bischoff, and that family has a history of success, and she has 42 goals this season. Also on that wing and that line will be Molly Pierce, and on defense, Jazzy Bishop. And rounding out that starting lineup is Allie Leclerc, who had a big game, and she played strong last time against the Huskies. And keep in mind that this game, when they came down to Andover and played, they were scoreless after that first period.
They were.
And then Andover came out to put up a three spot in that second period. But again, it's important for the Huskies to jump out front, and its value is just extremely significant of what we can see from the Lightning to stay stride for stride and get out in front of the Huskies if so. We are going to now join the playing of the national anthem. What a great venue tonight for this section championship as we take a look at how the teams got here to this 7AA championship matchup. As you can see, the Huskies with the 14-1 win over Northern Tier. They went on to beat Elk River in the semifinals 4-1. And then Forest Lake tried to take care of and get some stuff done with Grand Rapids, but Grand Rapids won that game 4-1. And then, of course, a 6 overtime game for Blaine to defeat Anoka. Following that, Blaine was rewarded by playing Grand Rapids, and Grand Rapids won that 3-0, and that's where the table is set tonight. A couple of good coaches getting at it, Jim. We got head coach Volk as well, ready to go.
Yeah, and Brad Hyduk has been there for over 10 years now, I think 13 years, and has brought them to the state tournament back in 2012, the last time the Lightning won the sectional playoffs. Now, the one thing, Joe, I love, every time these two teams play, I love the uniforms on the Grand Rapids Greenway team. It's green, which represents Greenway, and then the black and orange for Grand Rapids, and they've got a big 218 patch, which signifies the area code. Awesome.
Face-off, ready to drop the puck. Oh, you gotta love the emotion.
It's ready, yeah, let's go.
Intensity come playoff time. The Huskies, no big story there, but they have put together a 20-game win streak in section play. An 11-game win streak. That was the last time that they did not advance out of sections was almost 6 years ago. Off the face-off, control, they're picked up by first face-off win. Breaking in Lightning, let the Huskies turn around, try to bring that speed and create an opportunity out in the front. Deflected back out, and now here comes Grand Rapids. Near side is Bishop. Bishop with 44 goals on the season. Gets a look there, back to that far point. Bishop quickly heads to the bench. Quick change on the fly. Meanwhile, jumping in instead is Pomploon. And they're going to try to switch out lines quickly as the Huskies are trying to commandeer the puck out from their own line. Berger gets across center ice, sends it in. Huskies also on a quick change on the fly. Second line back in there right now for the Huskies, and Christensen, Engler, and Sauer. At top here, Sauer, top of the face-off circle, looks to the corner now, trying to find a pass out. That's blocked and bracketed at that time by the defensive Grand Rapids. Huskies get it back, high slot shot. That save is made there after a penalty wrister by Jones. Mac Jones gets it there, sending it length to the ice to get the ice. That will be Grand Rapids. A quick scoring opportunity for Mac Jones that time, but a beautiful save by Riley Toivonen. Comes in with a record of 11-5 and the goals against of 1.69.
Sophomore and 9/11 save percentage, outstanding in net.
Face-off just to the left. Picked up a win on that face-off again for the Lightning. They move it to that far corner, and Andover pinching in. Jones with the honors there. She takes on a couple of the Grand Rapids players. Puck trying to center, comes out, hits the side of the net, and on the backhand at half wall. Grand Rapids gets it to the blue line, but not out. Sent right back in, lofted high in the air, almost through the neutral zone. Picked up and now moved ahead by Little. Little carries in, still with the puck. Looks down below, looks to center, a shot, almost an opportunity on a redirect. A beautiful setup that time, but just missing the net on the attempt there, Andover. A good idea as Little commandeered that push. Back behind now, a dump and chase opportunity here for the Lightning. Lightning try to hold the zone, but it's poked away and knocked back through. You get a look there at Hannah Christensen with some speed now on Ella Thorson line along with Andrews and McQuaid. They'll on the attack. They'll try to see what they can do to muster up a scoring opportunity here in this first period. Bishop on a shot. She zigzags, finds out, takes a good quality shot. She's sent to the ice after the save is made by Stagman. A couple of good scoring opportunities early for Andover, and there was one chance for the Lightning by Bischoff. Ricochet deflected, now on the move. McQuaid, she'll take a shot on the rebound. A chance for the score and the rebound, but saved as Andrews deflected that shot by McQuaid, and an outstanding save by Toivonen. There's a shot near the high slot in between the two face-off circles. Hits traffic, does not make it to the net. Meanwhile, it is the Lightning trying to work their way up ice. Commandeering and pass. Pomplun gets around the defense, reacquaints herself with the puck behind the net. Drops it there, now picked up defensively by Dillage, and Dillage off the wall to Andrews. Andrews lost this up just beyond the blue line, and a shot back on goal, and a save made by Stagman that time after the shot by Sherlock. Andover breaks out. We're in the opening minutes, first period. of the 7AA section championship. Back on to the first line here. Couldn't find the puck. Brown did. She was zeroing in. Has it in the corner, pinned up there. Berger comes flying out of nowhere to try to disrupt play, and then circles back out in front of the net. Gathering it and now moving it up ice, but not out. Good pressure by this first line of Gettle, Berger, and Brown. Holding the zone just inside the blue line there, Little. But now Karam back off on the stick and carried out by Brianna Smith. Andover sends it right back in again. 12:45 to go here in this first period. No score. Holding the zone. Near point here is Mac Jones. Tassels it after. Gettle comes over to help out. Puts it on the stick of Berger. Berger tries to dipsy-do around the defense. Now it's deflected down low to Brown. Brown loses it in the corner. And now here's a breakout opportunity for Smith. She gets just over center ice, and it's picked up on Berger. The transition. Top of the face-off circle. She sends one low. Save is made. Follow-up shot. Score by Mac Jones. And the Huskies strike first. At 12:17 to go in the first period. A goal by Mac Jones. She crashes the net, comes in mid-slot, and buries it back of the net to give the Huskies a 1-0 lead.
That beautiful play by Mac Jones. You can see the confidence of that first line of the defense being able to pinch in, and Mac Jones made no mistake, and she came right into that high slot area, put it past Toivonen.
And it looks like that almost kind of a strategy, because Mac Jones had a couple of good scoring opportunities just a couple of minutes ago. They kept at it. And all started also with that shot by Berger. A quick wrister. And that may have caught Toivonen a little bit off guard to kick out that rebound. Huskies up 1-0 off the faceoff. Huskies win that, but it's back in 2. Possession there, at least momentarily, for the Lightning. In the corner, digging at it, trying to find a way out. Huskies drop it up there. That's Sauer. Now to the near point. Here's a chance on a breakaway. Look out, she is so dangerous. Mercury Bishop skates in and is taken down. Penalty will be whistled here. Mom that time came over from the other defensive side to try to catch the speedy Bishop. And it will be Mum getting the gate for 2 minutes, and we'll get a chance to see how Grand Rapids functions on that power play.
Yeah, really smart move by Mum. She's Bishop is just a finisher, and why not take your chances on a power play? As you can see right here, Mum wraps around, pulls her down, didn't get a shot off. And, actually, good penalty. I think it's a good penalty, Joe.
We'll have to see if they wanted to do a penalty shot, is what the discussion may be going on right now. In fact, Mercury Bishop picked it up at the blue line, and puck got away that time defensively by Kasich. So that's why Mum had to come from a complete other side. You saw her speed just to catch up with Bishop, who can fly. And it will be a penalty shot.
Yeah, you're right. As long as she didn't get called, now it's not a good penalty.
Well, Stagman's going to get a chance to showcase some goaltending skills. And I'll tell you, we talk about it. It's those moments, and just those little moments, and on the blue line as Kasich was trying to settle that puck, but good stick work by Bishop. She draws the penalty shot, and Bishop will take a look here. Mercury Bishop, 44 goals this season, 7 hat tricks on the season. She approaches Stagman, a chance to tie this early. Moving in, Bischoff holds back, puts the shot, and knocked away. A little too much stick handling, and it's like an opportunity stalled out. Stagman with tremendous poise to stay to her technique and knock this away. There was a lot of puck movement, stick work, and she leached ahead. You can see why she's off to a D1 school in goaltending. Stagman, record of 24-3 this season, a goals against of 1.11. You can't come up any bigger than that.
Now, a great play, absolutely great play.
Couple of looks here, and now off the faceoff. Both teams at full strength. Circling back in, Bishop on the left wing coming in on the near side. There was a chance for Kaylee Reed. This one goes length of the ice, and one thing we need to keep an eye on as well with Kaylee Reed, and she's a competitor also. She's got some true speed. When they get that power play opportunity, which is I'm going to mention, if they had that power play, was that she leads the team with 11 power play assists.
Yeah.
And that line clicks, and they're still out there for this faceoff. On by Grand Rapids. That shot from the far point blocked. Here's a 3-on-1 opportunity now for Gettle and the Huskies. Pass from the dot, deflected, still following up. Puck is still loose. They're going to try to shift it back out to that far point. Little is there. Now back to Berger. Berger, top of the faceoff circle. Gettle trying to do a little tic-tac-toe. It hopped a stick that time of Brown at the last minute. But great passing. Huskies still hold the zone at the half wall. Out near the dot of the faceoff. First there is that speed and burst there of Gettle. Behind, sets it up front for Gettle in front. And another shot by Berger. And they're going to freeze the puck as Brown was waiting on the doorstep as well.
Yeah, good. What an offensive movement. 3-on-1. Jazzy Bishop, defenseman number 22 for the Lightning, has made two really nice plays against that first line there on that 3-and-1. She was hung out to dry and was able to poke check that pass away.
It all started on that shot from LeClaire at the far point, and the Huskies tried to cash in that opportunity, but some solid goaltending and good defensive play also by Bishop prevented that from happening. 10:20 to go, first period, 1-0 lead for Andover. Back behind is Andrews. She's working at it. Also tying her up is Madsen. Madsen trying to bust it free in front, poking, prodding just the side of the net there, unable to complete and close. Near point, shot by Angelotti. That's deflected to the corner. Now Thorson has it. She's in the corner, back to Angelotti. Angelotti sends it back to the corner. Thorson will try to chase that down, coming back. Another side of the net. And worked back on was McQuay. McQuay, and now Andrews goes to the corner, trying to knock the puck loose. In the corner, coming back out. A quick shot save is made. McQuay with a quick trigger shot and a beautiful pad save. That time for Toivonen. On the backhand half wall, Huskies still possessing the puck. They do a quick line change here with Engler back out there along with Christensen and Sawyer. Deflected. She'll trying to keep the pressure in. Andrews reached for that puck and tried to sneak it back in deep. She heads to the bench, full line back out there of Christensen, Engler, and Sauer. Sauer tries to work it by the defense. Nicely poke check back to the blue line. This is going to go length of the ice. We'll get a whistle for the ice at 9:11 remaining here in this first period.
Shots are getting weighted again towards the Huskies, 8-3 right now. And this line, that first line, is getting matched with the energy level of the second and third lines of these Huskies. Their puck possession, doesn't matter what line's out there, it's all Huskies right now.
Off the draw, off near side. Huskies control. Another face-off win for Andover. Into the corner. Out to that near point is Little. Little didn't quite get everything as she tried to ring it along, but coming up on the second level to hold the zone was Engler. Just inside the blue line, she's wiggles it back. Sauer trying to tie up the defender and back of the net with the puck. Now coming out Engler. Engler looks to center, trying to hit it, cutting Kasich. It deflects to the near corner. Right now is Grand Rapids having a tough time coming out of their own end. That outlet pass misses. Neutral zone. Little says, I'll take it very much, and takes it beyond the blue line. Now moving in close for a shot. Circles around, looks for someone to center. There's a cutter. And that time it was Christensen that hit traffic and disrupted on a defensive play. Back to Christensen now in the corner, trying to restart. But now a chance to skate out of their own end here, and they'll do that. That was LeClaire. She gets it to Bischoff. Bischoff tries to sneak one by stick side of Stagman. Stagman makes the kick save, sends it to the corner. Trying to mount their own pressure. This first line of Bischoff, Reed, and Pierce trying to dictate some tempo and tie this game up early here in this first period. Moving down, a quick shot, a nice hard wrister, top of the face-off circle. That was taken by Christensen, and the save was made by Toivonen.
Hey, the Huskies there's an opportunity the Huskies have on that back door that's not getting covered up by the Grand Rapids Lightning. If the Huskies look for just to make that pass instead of that shot, I think they're going to be in the money.
Face-off on this time by Grand Rapids. Bishop with it, tries to feed it ahead to Reed. She gets it back. Goes Bishop on the deflection, top of the face-off circle. Tries to slide one under the garage door there between the pads by Stagman, but that save is made and it's kicked out now back into the Lightning into the ice. They circle back behind their net. Back to Jazzy Bishop. Outlet pass here, cannot connect. Mac Jones connects here. In fact, Jones with the lone goal so far here in this first period. I didn't get a whistle or be able to hear the assist on that Mac Jones goal as well.
Berger and Gettle.
Picking it up, wrist there that time, just misses the mark. And now a backhand through the crease. Goes from one side to the other to the far corner. Brown trying to center there. Bishop tries to pick it up. Jassy, it deflects into the crowd. That assist on that first goal for the Huskies, as you mentioned, goes to Gettle. Gettle now with 41 assists. She is coming darn close to a school record on assists. And the assist to Berger as well. That gives Berger 30 assists on the season and 68 points. 62 points total now for Gettle. And on the Mac Jones goal, that's her 9th tally of the season. 6:40 remaining, first period. Thanks for joining us. Joe Rulin along with Jim Childs on QCTV. Circling up Andrews, puts it across to Mum. Mum takes the shot from the dot. It's deflected back to the corner. Now a move up ice and a chance here for the Lightning. Trying to put it off the board and get behind Mum. Mission accomplished. Now circling in front, trying to go far post on a quick shot. Beautiful save is DeBay, the freshman who scored in her last game in Andover with a nice move. Now behind, and a chance here for Angelotti as she starts the Huskies out. Disrupted temporarily at the blue line. Thorson now sends it across to Andrews. Thorson will catch up with the puck in the corner. Lifts the stick of the Lightning player, and when all said and done, it's the Huskies who will hold the zone, and that's Little at that far point. 5:40 remaining in a fast-moving first period. Through the neutral zone on the pass. Bishop is there. You've always got to keep an eye on that Bishop and Reed Pierce line. Bishop in the side here tries to go near side and rings the post. It was the narrowest of angles on that shot, but she still was so close.
Yeah, almost a negative angle on that, and she still is able to do that. She's playing well tonight. This line is playing well. And you mentioned DeBay. DeBay was outstanding against the Huskies in the first. Really no accountability at all for her. And she looks like she's on track tonight too.
She's a great center. 14 goals, 11 assists this season.
There you see a coach, Brad Hyduke. His dad is Chisholm Hibbing head coach for a number of years.
Face-off controlled here by Andover. Now back to center ice and put it right on the stick of Reed. Recaptured on the turnover, and now a chance for Sauer. Far side, putting some burners on, cuts back, hard shot, pad save. Tried to go low, and a beautiful kick save by Toivonen, the sophomore. Playing extremely well here in the first period. The 1-0 lead for the Huskies, scored by Mac Jones. Controlled again, Sauer backhands it in deep. Drops it back out to that far point, and no one home, as Little, I think, was headed back to the bench for a quick line change. She retrieves the puck, moves it up to center ice, and now back to Sauer one more time. Drop pass. Here it is. Jansen, a whistler over the top by Hannah Christensen. Had some G-force on that velocity off a hard wrister by Christensen. Holding the zone is Mum to the corner. Drifts it back behind. Jazzy Bishop that time tried to commandeer and work it up along the near side of the board. Now it's Gettle in front, trying to set up a scoring opportunity for Sauer. Berger is back on as well. A hard shot from this near point, and it's deflected. That was a shot by Mac Jones, but never made it to Toivonen on the defense. Back the other way, good stick work across the blue line and brought in for a shot. That's Rihanna Smith. Smith with a goal here in the postseason for the Lightning. Quickly transitioning back, Gettle, saucer pass across, back to Gettle. Beautiful save, outstanding. I thought for sure that was a goal. Berger turns around, rockets one just low as she goes for the far post. Gettle gets back to the puck, goes upended and back in. Another chance here for Mum. Mum puts a hard wrister, follow up, backtime, scores for Gettle. Gettle has that puck settle on her stick, and she puts it top shelf with the peanut butter, and now the Huskies are up 2-0.
Boy, Toivonen made a beautiful save initially, and then another save about 30 seconds later, and Gettle just buried the rebound. Nothing they could do. Mum right there with a hard shot, pad save, and it's right on the stick of Gettle. Gettle makes no mistake, puts it over the glove of Toivonen.
I don't know how Toivonen stopped that previous attempt by Gettle on the doorstep. That was another tape-to-tape pass, moving her from the right crease to the left, and I thought for sure that was a goal. And I'll tell you, when Gettle doesn't score, she takes it up another notch. Like that, I didn't know that was possible. Shot here off the face-off, a glove save by Stagman, and she secures that save on the top of the face-off circle. 2-0 lead now for Andover, 3:17 to go in this first period. The Huskies coming into this game have outscored their opponents 59-8 in that first period. They've outscored their opponents overall in the season 155-31. In the first period, go ahead.
Assist goes to Mumm and Brown on the Gettle goal.
And Gettle lights that lamp. That's her 22nd goal of the season. She has a goal and an assist already here in the first period. Brown with another dime. She has 19 on the season. And Mumm, of course, she was around. That hard shot by Mumm was a blistering shot. And she'll pick up the assist. And a chance here for the Lightning as they try to create a little avenue, a little motion to be able to move it up ice and out of their end. They're able to dump it back in, and Mumm on a long stretch pass out of their own end to Andrews. Andrews zigzags her way through the neutral zone, dumps it in, and she'll head to the bench for a quick line change. Will Andrews check it over. McQuay poke checks at it, back again. Bischoff, Jazzy to her cousin, Mercury. Both the cousins tangle up with a couple of Andover players at the blue line. Coming away is Christensen for Andover, moving left to right. Here come the Huskies, looking to elevate that lead here before the end of this first period. And over comes Bishop. Bishop cuts off. Bishop again, a chance on that penalty kill. Was denied by Stagman. That was, we'll have to mark that on our mental hard drive as kind of one of the, if it ends up to be a tipping point of this game. Bishop, tough to move off the puck. The sophomore.
Sauer's so physical, though. She's able to do it. She's outstanding.
As we look across now and back around the far board, a chance. They try to maneuver through, inside. Deflected there. Engler tried to bring that one in. She was knocked to the ice and back the other way. A chance here for the Lightning squad in Callie Madison. Had it for a minute, took it down deep, but it was piled up, still holding the zone, trying to mount some pressure and sustain some possession of that puck on the Lightning. Andover gets the puck, though, clears it back up center ice, and every pass they have is a purpose, not just to clear, and that time they were trying to hit Christensen on that far wing. Back behind now as they're trying to take a look in the corner. A couple of players converge, and Andover has it leaked just beyond the blue line. They collide. That was a Sauer. Berger tries to bring it in. Tripped up, but gets right back up. Changes this to the corner. We'll get a stoppage, a whistle. 41 seconds to go. And this faceoff will come just to the left of Toivonen in the Lightning end of the ice.
And we got a penalty coming to number 5 for the Lightning. That'll be Callie Madison. The junior will go off. And we'll get to see the power play, the high-flying power play for the Huskies on a slash.
Huskies 35% proficiency on the power play to get their run on the penalty to Madsen. Umbrella formation set here. Moving in is Gettle. Shot then passed down to Brown. She tries to stuff it. It's sticked away that time by Toivonen. And now to the near point. Mumm resets up. Top of it. Back to Gettle off of her skate into the corner. Huskies try to regroup and get possession, but getting to that puck first, the 1-2 combination by the Lightning lifted just back to center ice. Huskies will reload, refuel here with 5 seconds left in the first period. Back on the stick and moved right back out by Pierce again. And the Huskies bring it in across the blue line, but we will take another $1.19 of that power play into the second period. The Andover's jumped out top. A couple of good 2-0 goals, but they also had Stagman, who came up with that big save on the penalty kill.
Yeah, absolutely. And you'll see the offense come back out there, as you mentioned, the special team. Chance for the Huskies to make a statement early in that second period.
We'll return with the second period and much, much more here on this QCTV sports presentation. Huskies up 2-0.
Welcome to our winter edition of At the Half, the show where we take a closer look at some of our area high school sports. I'm your host, Chuck Stens. Andover boys and girls hockey look to capitalize on their outstanding dual state championships last year. In order to continue their success into this season, let's talk with the head coaches from both teams to see what the teams have to bring.
I'm Melissa Volk, and this is my 10th year at Andover. Our expectations are kind of similar every single year to be getting better, as the season goes and be playing our best hockey come February. We're a year older. Last year we were super young with so many freshmen on the team, and now kids are kind of filling some different roles and kind of figuring it out this year. Our captains, Ella Berger, Issa Gettle, Maddie Brown, that top line of ours, and then also Kaylin Mom back at D, Courtney Stegman, our goalie, but then a lot of other players that fill some huge roles for us and give us that depth that we need. Yeah, so every game, we kind of get excited for and another opportunity to play with our teammates and whatnot. But tomorrow we play Minnetonka, so that's a big game. And then we're in the Dyna tournament after Christmas. Yeah, we love our youth girls. We're so lucky to know all of them on such an individual basis. But the biggest thing that we preach here is just working hard and having a good attitude.
My name's Mark Manny. I'm the head coach of the boys hockey team at Andover High School. Well, last year's team, a lot of our skill up front was underclassmen, and when you have underclassmen leading your team on offense, they don't feel the pressure that seniors feel. So they tend to kind of play loose and play very well. Seniors sometimes, get the feeling it might be their last game if they lose, and sometimes that leads to not playing well. So we had the perfect combo last year of great senior leaders who were calm under pressure and juniors who played free. We'll see what we have this year. Our best players are going to be seniors this year, and sometimes, like I say, that's not a great recipe, and sometimes it is. So we hope our young guys get better every game, and then we get good leadership, and I think this team will be pretty good by the end of the year. Well, up front, our three big guys are Gavin Thorson, Caden Casey, and Cooper Conway. Casey and Thorson both had over 70 points last year. Conway was hurt about half the year, so he had his offensive numbers didn't look quite as impressive, but they're going to be our leaders up front. Throw in senior Mac Yell, and we're looking for big things offensively from him, and junior Ben Dahl as well. And after that, we're going to see who steps forward and kind of takes the mantle and runs. On the backside, Tristan May Robinson, senior captain, who's been a stalwart for us for 2 years now, and will be again for a third. And then Landon Stringfellow, a junior who played a regular shift last year and is getting better by the day. Back in the net, we lost Austin Bronze, who was probably the best goalie in Minnesota last year. So we're just looking for who's going to step forward and take that job. We've got 4 very capable goalies, and any of them could be our starter by the end of the year.
The Tornadoes have some new dedicated members of their cheerleading squad. Let's check in with them to learn some more.
I started coaching this year. I used to coach at a different school for an elementary competitive team, so this is kind of a switch up, but I really like it.
My name is Jordan Waldinger, and I've been coaching here for 4 years. I'm going to be going on 5. I came here to be the assistant coach just right after I graduated high school, so I've been here for a bit.
Last year was kind of rough for us. We had a lot of drama, a lot of issues, but I feel like this year we have the most committed and hardworking team that I've ever seen.
Yeah, we are this is some of the most hardworking girls I've ever met. They're so committed. They want to win. They want to be here every day. They want to put in the work, and they want to get that bid.
I think there's just more energy, more effort. So I just think this team is just miles different than it was last year. They want to be here. I can tell they want to be here. They want to put in the work. They're putting in work outside of practice.
Yeah, the drive is really there. I enjoy it.
We learned from our middle school coaches that were old Anoka cheerleaders that learned different ways and different techniques and stuff. And basically, when we got our new coach, Caitlin, she brought in some new cheers that she did with her old team.
Also cheers that she had learned in high school herself. Yeah. So yeah, cheers end up kind of just being a big collaboration of what ends up working for the team and like what we like the most.
Our pyramids that we do in our competitive routine, we have performed them at football games just to kind of practice it in front of a crowd.
Yeah.
And we've done a couple of routines at Pep Fest.
I think games that we cheer at, I feel that's more performing, and competitions I do view as like competing. Like it's more intense.
Our first competition of the year usually is regionals, and it's always the Saturday before Halloween. And then after that, we have competitions usually on Saturdays, every weekend or every other weekend, kind of after that.
Until like late February when Nationals is.
When I got hired, that was my goal to the AD, was I would like to take this team to nationals. That's a huge goal for coaches as well.
Yeah.
So.
Coaching this team, we've gotten 2 bids, I think, and we just haven't gone yet. So I think that's always my goal.
Nationals. We want to get a bid.
Nationals. Yep.
The Rebels gymnastics team is committed to setting goals and improving throughout the season. Let's see what the team is up to and how they plan to seek success this winter.
We're down a bit, but I've always said I want to work with athletes who will work hard. Like, if you love gymnastics and you work hard, that's who I want to work with. And we've got a core group of great girls. We've got an awesome senior leader in Melina Ung. I don't know anybody that's worked harder. So it's been a pleasure to coach her, and she's already been an awesome, invaluable captain, and I know that will keep going through the season.
We lost about half of our team, I'd say, and then we got a lot of new middle schoolers, which is really nice, so that we have a really young team right now, and I think the season will be really fun. We have our summer practices, and then we also do, like, I try to do monthly team bondings over the summer before season started.
So the technique is the thing that takes a little bit more time and repetitions to build, and well, really all those things, strength, flexibility, but the strength and flexibility are what we really focus on as a coaching staff. Of those are things we can control. If you're doing your splits daily and really working it, you'll get more flexible. If you're doing shoulder stretches, and we do partner shoulder stretches and a lot of different stretches, you'll get more shoulder flexibility. So the strength and flexibility we focus on a lot. We focus a lot on improvement. So it's always a goal of ours with both our varsity and JV to have the team from that first meet to the end meet improve 8 to 10 points. And last year I think we got almost to 12 with the varsity, and I think maybe even 13 with the JV. So those continue to be our goals. So this year we're just focusing on rebuilding those good team habits and that mentality towards improvement. And we're going to try and beat those teams that are at that same level that we're at, and show that we worked to be our best on that day.
That's it for this edition of At the Half. Make sure to keep up to date with all your local sports coverage by liking and subscribing to our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube pages. Thanks for watching.
Jason, let's go see your room.
No, that's not right. How was it? Is it good?
Welcome to Tot Time. Hi, my name is Cindy Ramsier, and I'm the program coordinator at the Andover Community Center. Today, you're here at the Community Center during Tot Time Open Gym. It's an indoor playtime for youth ages 6 and under and their caregivers. We meet most Mondays and Thursdays from 9:30 to 11:30 in Court 4 at the Andover Community Center. Admission is $5 per child.
Yes, definitely hot. How about a beach day? We're out here for Tot Time. We've teamed up with the Community Center. We created a program called Sparky's Sirens and Safety. It gives us the chance to come out here, talk to the younger kids who aren't in school yet. They become familiar with us. We change it up every month. We have some games that we bring. This one is hot or not, so they have to match things. Little cutouts that we made just to get some fire safety messages. We brought some cutouts and stuff for photos, some little giveaways for them. They can kind of explore. When they're comfortable, they kind of approach us and see if they want to partake. But it's important for us to be out here so they can start getting familiar with us. At this age, they're kind of intimidated by us and it's a little bit scary for them.
The Andover Community Center first started offering Tot Time in 2006. To date, we've received over 25,000 visits from young children coming to play indoors at Tot Time Open Gym. This is our 16th year offering the program. Join us at the Andover YMCA Community Center. For more information about Tot Time, visit our website at www.andovermn.gov and click on the word Community Center and go to the Tot Time page.
If I could go back and change it all, I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe it's just the little moments. If I could go back and change it all, if I could go back, I would. But I can't.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Well, a win and a chance to advance to the state tournament is knocking on the door and on the ice here for the Huskies. They have jumped out to a 2-0 lead over Grand Rapids to Lightning. We take a look at some of the recaps or stats here your way here from that first period. Get a look at first period stats.
Yes, absolutely. Shots on goal and heavily in favor of the Huskies. Scoring chances for the Huskies 7-4. Power plays. The Huskies are on one right now, and Greenway had a penalty shot. Faceoffs 1-6-3 in favor of the Lightning, and score. The most important stat is in favor of the Huskies.
Huskies getting ready to drop the puck and get ready on their power play as we begin the second period. They still have $1:19 left on the power play as we gear it up and get it ready here to start period two. This is critical because a goal and the Lightning are back to cutting that deficit in half. So the Lightning on their toes as they would like to look for a shorty if they can. Working it in, Berger skates in, drops it, Brown shot, scores! Top shelf with the peanut butter, buried it on a beautiful pass by Berger. It took Just a matter of 19 seconds from the time they dropped the puck, controlled the faceoff, and Berger took it back behind the net, put it tape to Brown, and Brown, a power play goal for her, and that is her 8th power play goal of the season.
Absolutely. What a great pass by Berger, who just drops a dime right back. And Brown, in close, able to elevate that puck. Nice goal for the Huskies.
3-0 lead now as Andover able to convert on the power play early in here, the second period. Beautiful dish by Berger. That'll be her 2nd assist of the night, 31st of the season for Brown. 15th goal of the season, her 8th power play goal. Gettle trying to get right back again, sends this cross the crease in front of Toivonen. Toivonen being buzzed. We got a penalty coming up now, and I think this is going to be on the Huskies.
Brown will go for a slash. She slapped the stick, I think, out of one of the Lightning. So we'll get to see the 2nd penalty on the Huskies, really first power play.
Exactly, as it was Stagman. Came up with a nice save on the penalty kill shot by Bischoff, and there's a slash there on Brown on the power play this season. Lightning are at a 21% clip on the power play on the penalty kill for Andover. They're at 90%. They have seen 102 penalties whistled on them, and they've just allowed 10 goals on those penalty kills.
Well, what's amazing, Joe, is they have 14 shorthanded goals. They've outscored the power plays from the opposition.
Maneuvering it around there, Bishop sets it up at the near point now to Leclerc. Back again to Bishop. Shot is deflected as the Huskies close the gap in the window there was for an open shot. Back again, Bishop takes a look. Across the way, deflected there, and that pass intended to go down low, and a backdoor opportunity for Pierce was disrupted on the defense by the Huskies. Mercury Bishop comes in on the season, leading the team with 8 power play goals, and Reed with 11 power play assists. Bishop carries in. Takes it wide now behind the net, overskates momentarily. Jones had her shielded there momentarily. Fresh skates off the bench, drops it there. Good pestering effort that time by Little. Now across the way, trying to move it from the face-off circle to in front. That time an opportunity for the Lightning, but they couldn't direct that puck on goal. In the half wall still. 35 seconds left on the power play for the Lightning. Huskies unable to clear, coming in to keep the pressure on. Brianna Smith. That backed in, sent back length to the ice, clearing. Fresh skates on, fresh penalty kill unit here for Andover. As Jim mentioned, they have tallied 14 shorthanded goals this season. 10 seconds carried in here. That's by Madsen. Madsen was on the bench, whistled for the penalty, and that gave the Huskies the power play opportunity. 2-on-1 opportunity. Here comes Andover. A whistling shot there by Engler. Just misses the mark. Pounds hard off the boards and comes all the way back to neutral ice. Back at full strength again are the Huskies. We're south of 14 minutes to go in this Section 7 AA championship matchup here from Proctor, Minnesota. Beautiful arena and a setup here. Great sports center. Huskies try to zigzag and work their way, and poked off the stick of Sauer back through the neutral line. Poke checked off the stick of Kasich as she tried to carry in. And this time Mumm carries in and deep, puts the shot on, and a save by Toivonen. Everyone's taking shots, and that time Mumm turned on the burners, got around the defense, and fired a wrister to the midsection of Toivonen.
Yeah, Toivonen has really kept him in. I mean, these scoring opportunities have been solid for the Huskies. There you can see Sauer again with that physical play that kind of separates her from the rest.
Set right here, and again the Huskies looking to pick up their 6th straight Section 7 AA championship here tonight. They make it 8 for the school record on just those wins. There's a chance. Bishop, a breakaway, bringing it in. A look, coming in, trying to help out Little. She's knocked to the ice as Bishop. No call, no penalty. Little came all the way back from another angle and shielded off Bishop, who had another breakaway opportunity.
Great hustle by Little, but it shows you how dangerous, and she just lost it, as Joe would say, blew a tire. But she is so dangerous out there and can create those opportunities for herself as Bishop.
Andover up 3-0 early part second period. Face-off controlled that time. Lightning get the win on the face-off. At the far point, Fanning from that far point to try to send it in deep was Jazzy. Bishop, and now Thorson here collides with the board and the official. Moved off the puck. Huskies back in their own end. They'll try to flutter it up ahead again. That time just by McQuay. Picked up on the loose there by Piper Andrews. An exchange of puck in the neutral zone. Now a chance here. A wrister over the top of the net. Stagman watches that sail over her glove and off the glass behind her. Thorson controls, circles back again. Looks for a good lane to bring the puck up and out of the zone. She's still with it. She'll move it ahead. A backhand goes deep. Huskies will now make a quick fly change. Both units offensively and defensively. Gettle comes in to pressure. Bishop coming out of that time. And of Jazzy. Back in. Berger skates in. Here's a good look. A wrister. Scores! Oh my, what a laser. That was a filthy snipe by Berger as she unleashed one from the high slot and beat Toivonen on the glove side for Berger. She just tallied up goal number 39.
That's a drop pass over to Berger from Gettle, and like you said, right through the high slot. No vision. I mean, it was just a snipe just right past her.
Berger, meanwhile, en route trying to catch Claire Budarak, who holds the school scoring record. On the doorstep again, another shot. Berger took that one. It was deflected inside. Now they're back at it again. Mum holds the zone, pinches it down to the corner. Andover up 4-0 here in this second period. A power play goal. And the third even strength goal. Gettle right there trying to pick at it and trying to move it up. Bishop finally carries it out to center ice and has it rattled off her stick by Mum. Berger back again. Several players, up to 6 players on this team going D1 when their time is through, especially that first line. All 3 will graduate this year and make their way to St. Thomas for a couple, and then the University of Minnesota and Gettle. Brown finally gets that puck to calm down and sends it in. Gettle tries to knock it down. Went right back in. Shift change here for Andover and back the other way. It's going to be the Lightning who bring it in with the whistle and the offside.
Yeah, you mentioned that, and that's just the seniors and juniors. You've got Christensen and Engler, and those will probably be looking at Division I as well.
As I mentioned, Berger in the process of just winning a lot of games throughout their career for that line. Berger's currently in the midst of a chase to catch Budarak for the all-time record of scoring goals in a season. 39th tonight here for Berger. She almost had another about a moment after that. Pass ahead, beautiful pass right onto the stick. Sauer comes in across the grinder. Wrister goes right, shoots left, and a save made by Toivonen. Back again, near point. Here's a look. Direct Little with a shot that just misses. I don't know how it didn't hit anything. But meanwhile, it ends up on the stick at the far point there of Mac Jones. Digging it out in the corner, Christensen. Coming over to help out is Engler as well. A couple of players there trying to dig at it. One of them is LeClaire for the Lightning. At half wall, there's Mac Jones who pinches down. Peps it back to the corner to Engler. Mac Jones has it on her stick. Shot from the face-off circle. A wrister that hit a couple of players in front of the goal. Deflects now to the near face-off circle and up the near side. LeClaire as she tries to dangle her way around the defense of Engler. Back up, neutralize. Here's a chance now for Christensen. She overskates, dumps it in. Line change for the Huskies on the move right here. Pinching in, Berger back out there again. Along with Gettle and Brown. Up 4-0. They bring him right back out. Mum gets the puck positioned in the shot save. Rebound comes right on the doorstep. Kicked away. Kasich on a backhand sends this to the corner. Brown hustles after it to get possession. Instead, the Lightning will try to skate out of their own end, and the Huskies really trap and do a great job of bracketing, not allowing that to happen. Finally, a loose puck in front. Going down is Leclerc. No penalties. The puck is now lifted to center ice. 8.5. We're midway through this game in a matter of seconds. And the Huskies have jumped out to that 4-0 lead, trying to make it 5. That first line back out there, trying to get it back. Here's Brown digging it loose. Backhand scores! A filthy-looking backhand and burying that one just under the crossbar. Brown with her second goal of the night. This one an even strength.
You know, it's great. Brown, the first goal was on that forehand. This time on that backhand, basically the same spot of the net behind him. So backhand right up over the stick. Goal. Huskies up 5-0.
Brown picks up her second goal of the night. She had an assist on a goal earlier in that first period. Mac Jones on the first goal for the Huskies to make it 1-0 in the first. Gettle picked up the second goal. That made it 2-0 after 2 complete. But Brown has picked up a power play goal and an even strength goal here in the second period. Berger has added her 39th goal of the season for Andover. 5-0. Nickel nothing here with 8 minutes to go in the second period. And the Huskies are on full throttle patrol tonight on that ice. Racing back is Little. Little has to circle around the official. Hustling back as well as Kaylee Reed. Of course, she's got that speed of her dad, Brian. Played at St. Cloud State. And Reed beat Little to the puck, but meanwhile, it finds its way in front of Stagman, who needed some company down there with 21-10 for shots on goal. But I'll tell you, Stagman has done a great job. A couple of breakaway opportunities for Bishop, one even a penalty kill in that first period. If Mercury could have connected on that penalty kill in that first period, it would have tied it at 1-1. Behind the net, off the face-off, controlled now by Andover. Mac Jones at the half wall, tipped ahead and almost picking it up there off the stick of Karsrud. Now back, Andover whistled for the offside as Engler brought it in just a half a step behind one of her line mates.
Yeah, Christensen was screaming in. She had an open side over there and just couldn't hit the brakes, hit the air brakes enough to be able to slow her down.
Andover again on the season, outscoring their opponents 160-31. Face off here controlled, and I'll tell you, just as that game gets going, it gets deeper. The Huskies, just their endurance, their speed, just kind of gets them into a flow.
Well, they have such pressure on all 3 lines. All 3 lines are so good at that forecheck and keeping pressure on the opponent.
Behind the net, and of course the Huskies have, Andover has had adequate success in section play.
I think this is a first shift for the fourth line, which is great to see Dunleavy out there along with Olsen and Krause.
Back behind now, here comes the Lightning. They just content with just trying to move it out beyond the blue line. Circles back, and a carry in here, chance. Dunleavy. Off the bench now, Engler comes back at it across the grain, takes a wrister, but I think that accidentally hit her own teammate, Hannah Olsen there. Pinching in, Sauer to the corner, trying to get possession of the puck. Huskies, again, have had success just swarming, crashing that net, and holding possession of the puck. So they have been able to capitalize. And coming into tonight, I got a little need-to-know word from someone in advance, but the Huskies looking for their 21st straight section win. But coming into tonight in 20 games, they've outscored their opponents in section play 131-17. Counting the 5 goals tonight, that's 136-17.
That's incredible.
Back again now, blue line, sends it over. Mum, far point there, dribbles, and a pad save made by Toivonen. I've always been a fan of the name Toivonen in hockey.
Yes, great.
Historical name also in the NHL, and with a pass up on the breakout, Engler misses on that connection. Of Christensen it is. Mom will hustle back, but she's got pressure coming. Nudged ahead by DeBay. DeBay, a feisty freshman, has that scoring punch. Just getting at it. Pomploon also trying to get at it. Dropping it back, DeBay. And kick back up now to the far point. And right now, Lightning got a little something going as they're holding possession and extending that puck possession here in the Andover end. Then Kasich says enough and moves it up, and is going to be whistled for an icing. 5:16 to go. 5-0 the Huskies.
Hey, Joe, we've got some scores so Lakefield North has made the state tournament. They beat Northfield 6-3. Moorhead's up on Roseville 1-0, and Gentry is up by one tally over Hill Murray so far, all in the second period.
Thanks a lot. Thanks much, Jim. As we get set here, love to get those updates. Last night in 3AA, it was Rosemont who advanced it with a nice win over Cretin Durham Hall, 3-2. There's a big blast, pad save, ricochets to the corner. Toyman hardly has time to catch her breath. One shot after another, back to technique and getting ready for the next shot. Berger circles, top of the faceoff circle, shot, save, and Brown had a back door, just missed at picking up the 6th goal, and they do get a goal, and I think that might be little, or perhaps it may have gone off to defense.
Yeah, I think it was a shot that Brown thought went and hit the back of the goalie and went in, so that'll be a hat trick for Brown.
Unbelievable. We'll get a look at it on the replay because it's interesting to take a look at, as you can see coming behind. There's Brown, the initial shot, and then
she kicked it in. She as Toivonen brought her left leg back, it was kicked in.
And I didn't mean to belittle because I said I think it was belittle. But anyway, back again. Her wrister, Berger, trying to pick up her second and catch Brown. Brown with a hat trick tonight. And they have now taken a 6-0 lead, the Huskies, with 4 and change remaining here in the second period of the Section 7 AA Championship. Coming your way from St. Luke's Sports Center in Proctor, Minnesota. Beautiful arena, great complex. Now underneath through the crease, a backhand, little awaits, then addresses to use that glove to calm the puck, and here comes Gettle. Gettle, anything but settle, ready, backhand, Berger looks for the shot, stuffed into the midsection of Toivonen. She'll freeze it for the faceoff, 3:48. And the Huskies just kept being in one wave after another. Meanwhile, for Grand Rapids, they came into tonight scoring 105 goals versus just surrendering 66. Their biggest gap in terms of goals is that second period where they have outscored opponents 31-21. It's Piper Andrews from behind the net. She's shadowed there in the corner. Brought up there by Sherlock, trying to tie it up. And now the Huskies bring in another as Andrews again near, but it is the Lightning who move it out of the zone. McQuay with a chance there to hold control, then giving it right up, a chance. Andrews on the doorstep and rolled off the stick. That time of Smith. And Andrews was there, but a beautiful save by Toivonen. Top of the face-off, circled, cross ice, a good shot there, taken, save, poking, prodding at it. Now still a loose puck, and getting there first would be Thorson. Thorson dishes at the mum, a little tic-tac-toe combination, and a tic-tac-no as a result. Beautiful save again. Tremendous goaltending by Toivonen, as she has been making fantastic saves all night, but it probably seems odd that you say that when they're up 6-0, but could easily be double digits in goals. Smith finally tries to clear. She does. They'll wave off any icing at 2.5 to play in the second period. Long stretch pass. Converts to McQuay. She'll gain the line and knocked to the ice. Trying to carry it back out. There is DeBay. And here comes DeBay, 2-on-1, a chance. DeBay on the backhanded pass, gets the rebound, back to the midsection, a beautiful stand-up save into the shoulder area by Stagman. And I'll tell you, you gotta love that feistiness of that freshman and DeBay, but the save, look at the technique right here.
She's just squared up. She's just outstanding. That's why she's going after her 70th win tonight.
It is number 70, and she's so poised. Again, that's what you saw happen on that penalty shot opportunity by Bishop. DeBay finally loses the puck and control out to center ice. The Huskies chase after it there. Dunleavy on the blue line to the glass, picking it up. Here's DeBay, poke checked off her stick by Hannah Olsen. DeBay once again to the corner and at the near point trying to hold the zone, unable to do so. The Lightning, and this is sent in from just beyond the blue line, and a wrister that looks like Stagman lost on its way in, and I think that's going to be Myra Wyala, who will pick up her 7th goal of the season and probably the longest goal of her career, as the path of that puck somehow was lost as some traffic in front.
I believe that's offsides, isn't it?
That is. That's what they're calling it.
Yeah.
They finally whistled it back.
Yeah, they had 2 skaters in the zone.
Yeah. And Stagman was probably the first one to notice it.
Yeah. You could see she put her hand up.
And the coaching staff there. So the shutout still intact here. 6-0 lead for Andover. Moving it in and offside on that call. That was Mackenzie Jones trying to gain the line and move it in.
She dangled around her own player, around her teammate on that one.
Yep, and the defense caught up with the forward. Face off just outside the blue line. The Lightning blue line at the Christensen on the entry pass in, has it poke checked off her stick, and Andover looking to elevate that lead to 7. Circling at the blue line is Mac Jones. She started all the scoring tonight in the first period. High wrister, whistles over the top by Sauer. Hustling in to crash to net. Now behind is Christensen. Turns, fires, beautiful pad save. That was through a lot of traffic, and the puck still found its way to the pad of Toivonen. Christensen with that shot, and to the corner. Now they'll continue to try to trap, holding at that far point. A Whistler here that trickles to the near corner. Mac Jones unable to hold the zone. Back to center ice. Delich is shadowed there closely by LeClaire. Back in again, and they'll give it a run. And here comes the scoring resource here, Mercury Bischoff. She loses an edge, blows a tire in that corner, and now back out with position. And possession of the puck will be Andover. Poked in, momentum, good chance here. Sauer, a wrister, and just as the buzzer and the second period expires, the shot by Sauer ricochets off the board, and Andover puts up 4 goals and now a 6-0 lead at the end of 2 complete, Jim.
And there you see Madison Brown. Madison Brown with 3 goals, 3 of the 4 goals. Started 19 seconds in with a beautiful pass from Berger. And the Huskies are on their way. 3rd period coming up.
Huskies just a period away from making it 21 consecutive sectional wins.
Hey, boss. Okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure?
I said I'm fine.
Hey, son.
Hey, Pop.
You can talk to me.
It's been really, really hard for me.
The Andover Family Fun Fest has drawn thousands of people, with a variety of attractions. But do you know when it started?
A group of volunteers working together in cooperation with the city to put on a festival. So when I got here, it was really kind of a well-oiled machine and moving forward. And as I jumped into a role as administrator, saw my purpose was to let's find ways to remove obstacles outside, but allow for the volunteer group to continue to put on this festival, which our residents enjoy.
Current city administrator Jim Dickinson said he joined city staff in 1999, well after it started. So he introduced me to two of those people who were there from the very beginning of Andover Family Fun Fest, back in 1996.
Bob DeSteno and his wife Nancy, who is not here, but them and Gary Warble were around at the get-go. And the mayor back in those days was Jack McKelvey, and Jack had wanted to do something. So with that, I think I'll turn it over to the historians here.
Well, I mean, you're just having a conversation with me, because I don't know anything about
right.
the history.
It
makes three of us.
We probably forgot more than we know. That's the problem. And we're getting older, we forget stuff.
Co-chairs of the Andover Family Fun Fest, Bob and Gary remembered plenty.
I've been here, and my wife and I have been here since the beginning. I got home from work one night and she said, oh, they have a request for citizens to help run this festival. So we came to the meeting and there were, I don't know, maybe 6 or 8 people. A few citizens and the city people. My wife she's trying to find out as much as she can, so she says, well, when are we gonna have the festival? We don't know. Where are we gonna have it? We don't know. And that's when we realized this is ground zero for this thing. And my wife was a nursery school teacher, and so she had all the contacts for children's entertainment, and we hired a bunch of entertainers for the kids, and I think that's where it kind of started with being aimed at the younger kids, and it's been working really well.
And some things have stayed the same, like the Andover Fire Department's corn feed. Other things that have been there from the beginning? The baby crawling contest. Of course, the parade. And they even had bingo in this very City Hall chamber room.
First of all, in the mid to late 90s, Andover was not very big. And the amount of people that we had coming compared to what we have now, it actually looks pretty sad. The first fun run was 25 people. And after, let's see, well, it must have been last year that we had 400 runners. So, and we've gone from just timing people manually to chipping them, and so it works out a lot better that way. So, big changes.
And now with a medallion hunt, giant inflatable obstacle courses and slides, fried food, street dances, the 5K fun run, a parade, a classic car show, fireworks, and more.
It's just grown, and I think the reason it's grown so much, the population's just grown so much in the city. So we need more room. We need to expand.
Bob and Gary say a major part of the celebration is the food vendors. The crew go out and measure where they'll be, and they actually helped set up the electrical system to help that part run smooth.
We've done it for so long now that we kind of on autopilot.
Right.
It's a good thing. So, because it starts early in the week, and between marking the grounds and marking utilities, and it's a lot of things have to come together for it to happen. But I guess we do it because it's fun.
They also wanted to give a big thanks to the Andover City staff who helped them set up and especially the cleanup.
It is, and that's what I like about this community. Everybody works together. Great community.
So when you go out to this year's Family Fun Fest, make sure you find Bob and Gary to thank them for making this celebration what it is now. Because don't forget, this is a volunteer-ran celebration.
Just come join us and see the experience. It's
The
quite an
food
experience.
vendors are...
It's a long day and a half festival. It's amazing what we pack into a day and a half.
The thing that drives me every day as a dad is him. Every day he's hungry for something. And there's this huge responsibility in making sure that he's a good person. I think the advice I would give is you don't need to know all the answers. It's okay to make mistakes. As long as it's coming from love, then it kind of starts to work itself out.
The past locker room was about 20 years old, the original locker room that we had. And with the success that past players have had and recent players have had, it was time for an upgrade. The last time they saw this locker room was in its past form, so none of them have seen it. They helped with the demo, but after that, it's going to be a brand new form.
Hey girls, 1, 2, 3.
I think all of it. It's just the final product. I can't really pinpoint one thing out. I mean, I had a little part of everything, so I think everything just turned out great.
You know, it's all the families on our hockey team. Without their support, I mean, that's where it starts. Support of the booster club, support of the coaches, support of the families. But within the community, we had tons of sponsors who have put in program ads, sponsor a golf tournament. There's a lot of them, and you know, we're hoping throughout the year we can recognize all of their support to us. But it's not only the people that sponsored us and the families, but it's really anyone that has interest in Andover girls hockey. And you know, the support's poured out for all of us, so yeah, it's been fantastic.
Just excitement to have brand new stuff, state-of-the-art items. You know, if you're going to continue to, you know, to build a hockey dynasty, yeah, you need to have good stuff. You need to have good equipment, good place to go, something that the girls can be proud of on the ice and off the ice. And I just think this is going to be a great spot for them to come together as a team and make good things happen for the years to come.
And these two little girls, hopefully one day we'll get to use those, right?
Well, I hope they enjoy it. They should. Respect it. They earn it. I mean, the old locker room was, I don't know, 20 years old, I'm guessing. Time for a change. And I think this would be a big boost for the girls to maybe give it that little extra effort. Not that they don't, but I think it's going to be a nice little addition to the Andover girls hockey.
Hopefully another successful season. You know, Andover's had a history, especially the last 5 to 10 years of very high level hockey at all levels. So we're optimistic for the season, but yeah, hopeful that it's another successful year and the girls you know, work hard, listen to their coaches, and give it their all.
Or that they all have outlets on coaches.
I think a lot of it has to do with the tradition of the girls program. And a lot has to do with the past players. They've really started the tradition. The current players are going to benefit with the new locker room, but it's really to honor the past and present players, and hopefully future players as well.
Attacks against Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders are on the rise.
My simple solution to the problem was remove people from the scene and help them feel safer. In terms of the hate crimes, I think there is so much more work to be done. We really need to come together and tackle this issue as a community.
You know what? It came to me actually last September 2021, and I was taking a really fun spin class for my best friend, and I thought, you know what? This is what we need in Andover. We need something fun, something low impact that anybody can do and still get a great workout. And I think after the pandemic, people were ready to come out, come do group classes again, have some fun, gain a community, and that's what I was looking for. And then here, Local Fit is here today. Constant feedback is number one, how fun it is. How fun it is, how welcoming our studio is. All the members love to meet new people. They have gained so many friendships. It's been so fun to see them come in. They hold each other accountable, especially at 5 in the morning. It's been so fun to see it grow that way, just naturally and organically. It's been a great ride. So
I would say it's the friends that you meet. It's the people that come to class that you walk in and they're like excited to see you, and it's fun, and every class is different.
It's low impact. I get an amazing workout, and that is why I like it so much. Also, I feel very comfortable just doing what I can do.
I love the instructors. I love the people. Sometimes I sit by the same people all the time. Sometimes to change it up, but we always laugh, we clap, we sweat, we work hard. It's just super fun. It goes super fast, and that's the best part, is that you feel like you're in and out, but you got a great workout in.
everybody is so welcoming, and it is low impact. And it's so much fun dancing on the bike. And the same with the yoga. All levels are always welcome. We do modifications, we can push you, we can get you wherever you want to be.
We've been so hard on our bodies thinking that that's what we needed to make a good workout, but when you come to the bike, you can get just as good of a workout and leave feeling sweaty and accomplished. And we just want to open up this door to all of you to come and check it out.
I think
they're ready to get that third period going, and the Huskies are as well. They lead by a score of 6-0 after they tallied 4 goals in that second period. Here's how they tallied those goals.
It couldn't be any quicker. 19 seconds in, Madison Brown with a pass from Gettle. That's a power play goal for the Huskies. Coming up next is Issa Gettle. Yeah, you can see some physical play out front, but Ella Berger with a snipe in. Then the third goal for Madison Brown right here on a beautiful backhand top shelf, as Joe would say, up with the peanut butter, I believe. Is that where it's at?
That's correct.
As the Huskies now up 6-0.
The last goal by Brown there, as you can see, put off the back here of the goalie, Toivonen. Boy, the shots she's been making, the saves she's been making have just been phenomenal. Her head's got to be spinning. And it's not just the saves, but the velo on some of those hard snipes that she has faced. We are ready, as you see the Huskies waving their way as they get set here for this third period. A quick snapshot of what transpired, statistics in that second period, if we still have some of those available. Otherwise, we'll get ready to drop the puck and begin our way as the Huskies try to take this one as the 21st consecutive sectional win in their 6th straight trip to the state tournament, as they have the 6-0 lead as they drop the puck and control. On the backhand here, drifts all the way back for Stagman to guide it through. As you mentioned, Jim Stagman going for win number 90 in her career here with the Huskies. She is 24-3 coming into the season with the goals against of 1.11. And the number of shutouts, 33 for her career. In front, Berger there tries to backhand it across to Brown. And Brown, with the 3 goals, gets her 4th goal. Again from behind the net and from the corner. She put it back out in front. and it found its way through the 5-hole on the deflection. And we'll have to get a confirmation or take another look on this replay as we get a look. And that's when you know you're in the zone.
Yeah. Well, I think it went off Toivonen. Let's see. Gettle was.
Yep, I know Gettle was just about ready there with her stick, but it's Brown picks up Quattro. Goal 4 on the night. That's her 18th goal of the season for Brown. And the Huskies jump at 7-0. Obviously running time here in this Section 7 AA championship game. Here comes Christensen moving in. A backhand she tries to shovel across, and a follow-up shot by Sauer. Save made by the stick. A pop-up and goes to the corner after Toivonen was making that save. Deflected, kind of a knuckle punch there by Little to move it back down near the blue line, and the Huskies will give chase. Engler in one corner again. And there comes Christensen trying to gather up. Engler over to help out as the right now Lightning player down. Nice setup. Sauer, quick one-timer. Back to Christensen. Toivonen ready for that. Makes the save. High impact. Good game.
Ella Berger will get the goal. And Gettle and Brown with the assist. So it must have gone off of Toivonen into the net.
Gettle. Again, so close she may have captured that record for assist in a season. And again, Berger in pursuit of Claire Budarak's record for goals in a season as well. But Berger with 1 goal here tonight and a couple of dimes as well. Back behind us, Thorson. A 7-0 lead as the Huskies en route to their 6th consecutive sectional championship. Back into the corner, Thorson. Up top, Kasich will get a look here. Gets it all the way through, and Toivonen makes that save. Deflects to the corner. Huskies' first one there, and that's McQuaid. Coming in, Kasich with a blast and a goal. That thing was left. Just a sultry open puck that time, and burying that thing with a filthy slap shot. And that beat Toivonen for goal number 8.
Kasich from Thorson, I believe. That will be, like you said, number 8. But nice. Thorson's really deserved a point tonight. She's had a really nice night. Thorson with a little backhand pass.
That's like leaving that screen door open in the backyard. That thing was just sitting there waiting for somebody to come in and open. And burying that thing was Kasich. Kasich picks it up, and the Huskies surge on with their lead. Now giving chase to the corner. Andover at it. Kraus is there. Pacey back out to center ice. Kasich matriculates around, maneuvers, and then sends one deep, fluttering to the corner. Lightning and Bischoff. Bishop, excellent skater, and 42 goals on the season, 44 goals on the season for Bishop. She tries to get her first, a wraparound and extended, and a goal scored right on cue by Bishop, her 45th of the season. And that was a tough wraparound. That was quick.
Yeah, I think that Reed will get credit for the goal. I think they came out. Bishop put the wraparound. You can see right on this angle right here. As that went right, Reed was right there, put that rebound after Stagman let it up. So, unfortunately, Stagman looking for career shutout number 34. She'll not be able to get that tonight.
I have a hunch she's going to be content with a win, but for Kaylee Reed, she picks up goal number 13 on the season. For Bishop, it's assist number 29. I mentioned with Bishop, she's had 7 hat tricks this season, including a 6-goal game versus Hibbing. And for Bishop, she now has 7 points in section play. Dropping it back there. Brown looking for a 5th goal, just wide of the mark, going for that far post. Holding his own is Mac Jones. Picks it up. Berger, what a burst and quick skater. Gets to the puck, sends it right back in. Huskies get back online, and they'll move it up at the near point, deflected across the way, and here comes DeBay. DeBay gets her puck, stick lifted there over the top of the puck. Back comes Brown on the possession. She'll drop it to the corner. Berger will get there first. Brown post up in front. Now Berger looks for a wraparound. Now she turns back. Beautiful save. Somehow Berger was able to put that on goal with all those skates and sticks in front of her. Back to the corner. Brown redirects. Gettle leans in. And now skating back out with the puck. It will be the Lightning. We have running time here in this third period. Dubé gets it just beyond the blue line. Captured, and Mac Jones comes in with a quick wrister and a pad save. A waffle pad save on the rebound. Sauer again. High slot look here. Delic with a wrister over the top, missing that. Now to the corner and off the half wall. Sauer just inside the blue line, sends another dose and another wave of Husky pressure as they follow her pass to the corner. Under 10 now to play in this third period. Andover ready to advance to their 6th consecutive state tournament visit and a chance to defend their Class 2A title. And who could forget about job with Coach Volk?
10 years. This is their 10th year, and
this would be their 209 victories.
That's an unbelievable mark.
Far point there, controlled. You get a look, too, at some of those career numbers of some of the players who have scored goals tonight. That first line especially, when you look at the production from that line, 309 points, 45 games together, averaging almost 7 points a game. That line of Berger, Brown, and Gettle. It sounds like a nice restaurant.
Yes. Yeah, Issa Gettle.
Back to the side. They can't be a sushi restaurant. There's a goal. Finding its way through. I think it's going to be Engler. She skipped that run along the ice like a rock on a still lake, and it found its way between the pads of Toinovit.
Yeah, Engler, and we were the last time we did this game, we were hoping Engler wouldn't score that first goal. She did.
Yes.
And now she gets the goal number 9 right now. She's got a nice streak going as well. But you mentioned Gettle now came in with 184 career points, and she's got 5 points tonight.
Wrister here, back the other way. Nice save. Stagman had to deflect off of the heel of her glove. A chance there. Berger a goal and a couple of assists for her as well. Back across, entry pass in. There comes Anders Ruth, Wrister. Thorson with a laser. A filthy.
Yeah, they're going to change.
A filthy looking wrister from Thorson, and she unleashes her goal, and that snipe is her second goal of the season. And she also has an assist here tonight, and we
have a goalie change.
Have upped the ante, and we will have a goalie change there for
Samantha Barado will take over. The senior will take over for Toivonen. And Toivonen really had a good night tonight until this third period. Just outstanding on some of her saves.
Really did. I mean, you want to talk about exhaustion from seeing those shots and maneuvering around. Boy, that's a lot of biscuits to digest. Back around on the backhand. Here's some pressure for the Lightning now. Diffused by a nice effort by McQuaid. This one comes all the way online and trying to poke at it and tally a goal. Not completed.
So Thorson gets her second goal. Engler gets her 17th goal. It's tough to keep up on the scoring show.
It is.
But really an outstanding night and for the Huskies so far, now under 7 minutes.
The numbers are changing quicker than the stock exchange. What's trending? Well, right now, Andover, and they've got that blackjack 21st win in section play, consecutive wins, 6 straight sectional titles, as Brown back out there with 4 goals. 2, not the most purest, but they're from effort. Just putting it out shows it pays off sometimes just to put it out front. as you got a goalie out there trying to move from the right to the left, and deflections occur, and that's what transposed on a couple of those goals by Brown, but nonetheless, they count just the same.
You know, another stat that's amazing. The last 4 years, the Huskies are 104, soon to move to 105-6. That'll help your career record move fast.
Extremely fast. Wow. Senior line playing as they have the time together like champions here, and they're going to lead the Huskies here tonight. They have the 10-1 lead with 5.5 on running time. This one pitchforked up near center ice by Gettle. She reclaims the puck, puts it on the stick of Berger. Berger to Brown. Brown looking for the shot just wide. Gettle right out front trying to find a deflection, and now Berger goes behind the net. Berger drops it back to Brown. Brown back to Mac Jones looking for her second goal, trying to stuff it in between the pad and the post, and still working at it. Finally, they'll blow the whistle. And a little pushing and shoving going on there. Frustration, I'm sure, is setting in.
Yeah, Ali Leclerc will go, and so I would imagine Gettle will go too.
Gettle. And she heads to the bench. A couple of them continuing their exchanges. And yeah, certainly a single there coming from the Grand Rapids player. There's a pop right there. That was a full throttle.
Yeah, that was a nice
Shot
cross
back.
check. So both 2 minutes.
And Gettle probably still doing some chirping in the bench, as you can see. Leclerc not at all receptive to any of that.
Yeah, they're going back. They were going back and forth for a little while. Probably wanting to exchange senior photos. I don't know.
That's it. And they stop the clock here with 42 shots on goal for Andover.
I think somebody's going to get two. Somebody's going to get a 4-minute or 2 minors. We'll see how this plays out.
I think QCTV was going to mic up Gettle tonight, and I'm not sure what happened. Maybe she was, but and I know that Gettle is also close to getting, if perhaps past that assist record in a season. And Berger still on the chase for that goals in a season.
So the Huskies will have a power play. Probably a 2-minute power play, I'm guessing.
Finally, they'll get that clock back in motion.
More discussion going on right now.
Yes, it is. And meanwhile, again, call out and congrats also on a good season for Grand Rapids, as they certainly had an impressive year, and they'll be bringing back a lot of talent this next year as well.
And they've got some scoring punch up front. You've got Kaylee Reed, Bishop. I think Reed's a senior this year, but Pierce, DeBay. I mean, you can put that 8th grader or that 9th grader DeBay in there, and they've got some solid, good goaltending coming back.
And so they may have a player come over for a 10-minute there, hopping over, getting some ice time, celebrating with the fans. You can see number 19 for Grand Rapids, as they need an extra body in there to serve.
It's a good thing they shut down the clock, because we would have been out of running time by now.
And also someone there to keep Leclerc company.
Yes.
So holding in off the face-off, when it's all said and done, it's going to be a power play opportunity for Andover. The many other penalties that are being documented and communicated at this time, but the clock is running with 4:20 to go here in the third period. Andover, again, the bottom line with a power play for the next minute and 30. And they lead 10-1. Scoring led off this evening by Mac Jones in that first period. She found the back of the net in the high slot. And then also in that first period, Gettle picked up her 22nd goal of the season. Assist by Mum and Brown. To the corner now, a chance. Andover trying to continue their double-digit run shot. Beautiful laser, smoked it. What a snipe coming back out in front and burying this one back of the net. That was an impressive snipe by Hannah Olsen.
Yeah, Olsen, just like you said, just skated out, was able to put it right on.
A defender was standing there. She turned her back on the shot, and that may have shielded and screened that shot, but wasting no time to tally goal number 11. A power play goal for the Huskies, and Hannah Olsen off the face-off quickly on the attack again, Andover. Top here. Their top goal performance of the season was the 14 that they put up against Northern Tier in the quarterfinals of the section play. Poke checked away and trying to lift the stick just enough. Ron Christensen will get the ice here. Whistled on the Lightning, and the faceoff will come all the way back next to the Grand Rapids goal.
Hey, Joe, Andover's having a good night on the boys' side as well, up 4-0 against Centennial.
Very nice.
As they finish up their regular season, they'll be number 2 in Section 7.
Gettle gets her time out of the box. 2 and change remaining. And Andover pops it right back in again, Engler. Roll again, and I'll tell you, it's quite a culture that Coach Volk has created. The speed. Jim, you and I see a lot of hockey throughout the season, and I'll tell you, when you get a chance to cover the Andover Huskies, the speed and the execution it's tough to match.
And the depth. You watch some of the third line, and they're as good as some of the first lines that are out there.
And it's always I was glad to see Brown make her return.
Yep.
Last year, Madison Brown, and she had 34 goals tonight, but last year she had in 30 games played 25 goals, 36 assists, and 13 power play assists, and 61 points total. But this year she's been limited with some injuries, and finally back out there in full flow. And good to see her back with that first line. And again, they've put together close to 70 goals this season on that first line alone.
You think about some of the losses to Gentry Academy and to Hill Murray and to Minnetonka. Those are the losses so far. And all 3 of the games Brown was not at. She was not part of that top line. So I think there's some changes that will come as far as how good the Huskies really are.
Well, we're going to stay here and join the ceremony that follows, and then we're going to try to get a in-the-moment interview with Coach Volk after that ceremony is complete. So stick with us as the seconds are winding down here. 30 to go, and the Huskies will take home an 11-1 win and another Section 7 AA championship. Their 6th consecutive and their 8th overall in the program. And I'll tell you, it's just the culture, and when you set the level of expectations of play on the ice, game in and game out, that sets the standard. And the Huskies will be looking to pick up their 2nd consecutive Class 2A state championship next week.
Yeah, well, congratulations. That's outstanding. Good to see them. Congratulate Stagman.
Hey, it's been tough when you play at that level that the Huskies play. Everyone's targeting you, and you've had the success over an immense amount of time as they've had. You play each night where you see everyone's best game, and so you don't like to talk about getting back to the state tournament. Can we repeat? You take it one game at a time, and the Huskies have taken that formula with success, and just now picking up their 6th consecutive Section 7 AA championship.
Joe, this was the 26th win for Melissa Vogt as a coach in sectional play. If she loses the next 24 years, the first game, she would have a 500 record in sectionals. It's absolutely incredible to think about how good that record is.
Impressive as it is, and they're getting ready here in final seconds. And head coach here for Grand Rapids, always great to speak with him. Some in-depth, he brings a great level of knowledge and skill to this team as well. For the Lightning, congrats on their season.
Yeah, they'll end up 16-12, and I have no doubt that they will be one of the contenders next year in Section 7.
You got that scoring punch of Bishop, Mercury Bishop. She'll return.
Molly Pierce will return to Bay.
Get a look here as they get things ready, and we're going to join the public address announcers and the cameras as they make their way to the ice and with the medal presentation. A little Queen time. The band not interested in playing that. They're on their way out.
Student manager, Grace Shanky. Assistant coach, Darren Elkin. Assistant coach, Kelsey Sutton.
And again, once they finish with the Huskies award ceremony, we will join Coach Volk at ice level for a quick post-game interview.
And you can see the second place trophy, the runner-up trophy for section. A great job by the Grand Rapids Greenway. Now, handing out the awards will be Tim Fine, the principal, and Eric Leitola, the activities director for the Huskies. Boy, what a career she's had.
Number 2, Ella Person. Number 3, Mackenzie Jones. Number 4, Caitlin Long. Number 5, Amelia McKay. Number 8, Nora Sauer. Number 9, Hannah Christensen. Number 10, Madison Brown. Number 11, Maya Engler. Number 12, Essa Geller. Number 14, Haley Dundee. Number 15, Ella Berger. Number 18, Paisley Cross. Number 22, Meryl Dillage. Number 24, Avery Keswick. Number 25, Courtney Little. Number 28, Hannah Olson. Number 33, Piper Andrews. Number 35, Maya Patton.
Student Manager Madison Schweigholz. And Student Manager Avery Brown. Assistant Coach Ronnie Brock. Assistant Coach Shannon Jenkins. Assistant Coach Beth Kuehl. And head coach of the Huskies, Melissa Volk. And would you please have the captains of the Andover Huskies please come forward and receive your championship trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2022 champions, the Andover Huskies. Andover will represent the second set of the high school hockey tournament next week in St. Paul. We appreciate you all coming out and joining us on behalf of all the high schools.
Hey, what a night for the Andover Huskies. 11-1 victory. Madison Brown with 4 goals. And you get a chance to see the Section 7 2A champions for 2023. The 6th straight, the 8th for the Huskies, an 8th trip to the XL Energy coming up next week. See right there, the two holding the trophy, Ella Berger and Isa Gettel, both have been part of this team for the last 4 years, and really a great senior run. Coming up next weekend, the rankings will come out sometime on Sunday. My calculations is that they will be the Huskies will be a 2 or 3 seed, which means they'll be part of the morning session on Thursday, either 11 or 1 o'clock. I don't believe that they'll get the 1 seed, but stranger things have happened. Minnetonka, I think if they take care of the Holy Family Academy Catholic tomorrow, they'll be ranked. They'll be seated first. Scores from tonight right now. We have got. In fact, before I tell you scores, we're going to send it down to Joe. Okay, all right. I am going to divert and tell you what the score is. So Moorhead is up right now, 2-1 in Section 8 over Roseau. They're late in the third period right now. Gentry is up 3-0 against Hill Murray. Hill Murray had a chance. Both teams beat the Huskies earlier on in the season. So whoever comes out of that will possibly have a little bit higher seed. And, of course, we heard earlier that Lakeville North is beat the Northfield. Now we'll go down to Joe. Joe's got the winning coach, Melissa Volk, with Joe down on the ice.
Joined head coach Melissa Volk, win number 209 of your career. And Coach Volk, what an impressive 11-1 win. And congratulations on this section championship.
Yeah, thank you. I thought the girls played really well and just had great energy out there.
How would you describe this team this year, trying to repeat with the Class 2A state championship, target on you and just constant effort? How do you describe the squad?
Well, we actually have faced quite a bit of adversity this year, so it's nice. I feel like things are kind of coming together here at the end, and no matter what, they've just kept showing up every day and working hard and fighting their way through.
6 straight section championships, 6-8 trip to the state tournament. It's got to feel pretty spectacular.
Yep, it's really awesome for our program.
And would you envision this type of record, this type of performance, and the teams that you've been able to develop when you first started coaching?
No, yeah. I mean, it was, you start coaching because it's fun and just to have the impact with the players, but it makes it a little more fun when you have that level of success.
Well, sometimes they say the most difficult part is getting to the state, and it appears this team is ready for that next level.
Thank you.
Head coach Melissa Volk picks up win number 209 for her career, and the Huskies' 6th straight trip to the state tournament. Congratulations, 11-1 win tonight over Grand Rapids. Let's send it back up to Jim Childs.
Thanks, Joe. What a great night. And yard sale. We've got a yard sale as you can see the celebration of the sticks and gloves on the ice. Once again, the Huskies with the 11-1 victory over the Grand Rapids Greenway Lightning tonight. As you can see right there, two captains, Mercury Bischoff and Ella Berger. There are about 90 goals between both those two out there. And really a great night for the Huskies. And what a great night for QCTV. Tonight, I want to thank for Joe Ruland and myself, Jim Childs, Taylor and Ryan in the truck, and everyone else with the QCTV crew. What a great night. Thanks again for joining us on this sectional championship. The Huskies beat the Lightning 11-1. Have a great night.